What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and welcome to the NPL Minors. This is week 7 against Frieslander, coach of the Rotterdam Staraptors. And if you guys are wondering what team I'm bringing this week, you guys can check that out in the top of the description, where there will be a link to a poke paste. But for those of you guys who are incredibly curious and just want to know for the heckles of it, I will do a quick, very brief recap of what my team is. And for this week, I brought myself an expert belt Celesteela with Autotomized Heavy Slam, Flame Charge, and Earthquake. I have brought myself my Wing Karibo DSL Focus Sash with Zen Headbutt, U-Turn, Stealth Rock, and Ice Punch. Needle Queen Choice Scarf with max attack with Earthquake, Poison Jab, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. Mega Scizor, the Dark Claw with U-Turn, Bullet Punch, SD, and Roost. Kyurem Black, Absolute Zero, holding a Choice Scarf with Fusion Bolt, Iron Head, Dragon Claw, and Outrage. And of course, last but not least, Shadow Mist the Greninja, having the Splash Plate with Torrent and Hydro Pump, Water Shuriken, Spikes, and Gunk Shot. The EVs and stuff you can also see in the description down below. But with that being said, you guys, let's just take a look into this battle, shall we, and see if we can pick up a win and go into a positive record, which we actually haven't had at all this entire season. Or no, Pebble, I've missed you. You've been gone for a couple days, but you'll probably be gone soon. Anyways, as you guys can see, Freeze has brought himself today Infernape, Gardevoir, that's a Mega by the way, Gliscor, Gengar, regular Scizor, and Tyranitar. So I'm just gonna click normal pace and play with music off, and we actually started on my side for once. That's a first. So I'm gonna lead off with Wing Karibo here, as he leads off with Not Godzilla. I click U-turn right here and just swap out. I thought he would might click Pursuit, but I would have lived regardless. It's fine. He sets up his Stealth Rocks here, and I make a bit of a prediction right here, which you guys saw. I click Ice Punch. I kind of expected him to switch into something like Gliscor to take the Earthquake, because nothing else on his team really wanted to. So if I clicked Earthquake, I could have really gone ham on his team. So I kind of expected him a little bit too early to go into Gliscor, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's fine. The Stone Edge is like 38, so I can confirm he's max attack due to that. And I switch into Azelf here, kind of like this was my sack. But luckily for me, I do dodge a 80% accurate Stone Edge, which allows me to knock out this Tyranitar on the following turn, because turn 1, as you guys saw, the U-turn from Azelf did 37.9, and this Tyranitar, that was actually a low roll to a max HP Tyranitar, so I am just going to knock this thing out here with a U-turn. So now we're up 6-5, and we got very lucky due to that Stone Edge dodge. But now I can go into Greninja here, because he has nothing that really wants to come in on this thing. Now, unfortunately for me, I don't really have much of a switch into this Scizor either. I have my own Scizor, but I kind of needed that max HP, well, after Rocks, in order to take and hit and Power 5 from Gardevoir, just in case. So I do sack off my Greninja here, but I do get some good damage off on the Scizor. And right here, I can just go for a Autotomize. Actually, Flame Charge. Scratch that. Not yet. But I do go for a Flame Charge here just to get some speed up, then go for Heavy Slam just to gauge the damage, and I see he takes quite a bit from that, so it's not something that he wants to take, if I do say so myself. So Heavy Slam takes off that Substitute, and he uses Baton Pass, so we've seen Sub-Baton Pass on his Gliscor, so making me believe that that set isn't exactly meant to stall out my team by any means necessary. It's probably just meant to pass a sub. So he goes into Burke here, the Infernape, but I'm worried this thing is Choice Scarf, hence why I switch into my Azelf. So I'm not sure what this thing wants to do. He clicks Endure, and that's important right there. The fact that he clicked Endure shows to me that he is a Salac Berry Infernape set, and he expected me to just slam my arms down and make the ground shake with Celesteela so he could get the Salac Berry and then maybe potentially like sweep me from there. But since I did make the switch, now I know how to play around this Infernape. So he's going to switch out here because he doesn't want to take a hit or anything. I'm going to click Zen Headbutt because he just clicked Endure the last turn, meaning he's not going to do this the next turn because it has a chance to fail and stuff like that. So I'm put in a position where I can click Zen Headbutt to potentially knock it out. Gengar can't switch in, Gardevoir takes a good chunk, Gliscor is incredibly weak, and Scizor, I have coverage for it. So he's going to Mega Evolve here into Mega Gardevoir as I put up my rocks because I kind of prioritize that, especially to like break the Infernape sash, or like not sash, but break the Infernape down a little bit so it's in range of like an uninvested or unboosted. Earthquake, he goes for hidden power, fire, probably expecting my Scizor to be the switch in, but I had no intentions of keeping this itself around. So I do click the Ice Punch again, and that knocks out the Mega Gardevoir. We're up 5-4, which is looking really good. Scizor comes in, and like I said, I have no intentions of trying to keep this itself around anymore, because now I can go back into my elemental hero Stratos, and I can set up an Autotomize, because now I don't have to worry about the Infernape. Because what I'm going to do right now to knock out this Scizor is click Flame Charge, because, you know, super effective and stuff. And now Freeze told me, you really want to be that fast? Yes, Freeze, I really want to be that fast. Because now there's nothing on his team that can outspeed me. Fanboy, the Gengar comes in, and in hindsight, I probably should have clicked Heavy Slam there instead of Earthquake, because Earthquake ensures a kill on Infernape. But I click Earthquake and I get Curse Body disabled, which is unfortunate, so I don't have Earthquake anymore for the rest of this game. Now Freeze is going to go into Burk the Infernape. I'm just going to click the Heavy Slam button to see he clicks Endure. He lives regardless, so it would probably be in his best interest to actually attack me, but since I am with my Abasta boosts and my speed, my Autotomized Flame Charge combo, I do outspeed the Infernape, I knock him out with a Flame Charge, and now I can just click Heavy Slam on this here Boyd, and we take a 4-0 victory over Freeze of the Rotterdam Staraptors. So we're now 4-3 plus 3, which feels incredible, feels amazing. So next week we have to take on the overall #1 team in the league, I believe at the current time being Redithan, coach of the Tennessee Dynamos. No, god, my comment section is going to be horrible that week. Anyways, we take a very convincing 4-0 victory. This is why Stratos is banned, ladies and gentlemen. Let's free Stratos. Let's free Stratos in the actual card game, please. But with that being said, the elemental heroes, we're coming back. We're getting our monsters in attack position. We're breaking through our opponents, and we're setting their life points to 0. But with that being said, I've been Dan, your coach of the Roseradenborg. I hope to see you guys again on Thursday for our match against Tone in the NPL, and then again on Sunday for our GBA game, which I believe is the one against Jack, aka Don Fanatic. But with that being said, I hope to see all you beautiful people next time. Before I wrap up, I just want to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters that you see on screen right now, helping me with my goals and also with future problems. With that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.